Hello everyone, I am Sahana. I'm going to talk about Hadoop. The first topic in Hadoop is Hadoop Introduction. Hadoop is an open source framework from Apache and is used to store, process, and analyze data which are very huge in volume. Hadoop is written in Java and it is not OLAP, online analytical processing. It is used for batch or offline processing. It is being used by Facebook, Yahoo, Google, Twitter, LinkedIn, and many more companies. Moreover, it can be scaled up just by adding nodes in the cluster. The next topic is why Hadoop? Low cost, computing power, scalability, storage flexibility, fault tolerance, data protection. Let's see briefly why Hadoop. Low cost, the open source framework is free and it uses commodity hardware to store large quantities of data. Computing power, Hadoop's distributed computing model process big data fast. The more computing nodes you use, the more processing power you have. Scalability, you can easily grow your system to handle more data simply by adding nodes. Little administration is required. Flexibility, unlike traditional relational database, you don't have to process data before storing it. You can store as much data as you want and decide how to use it later. That includes unstructured data like text, image, and videos. Fault tolerance. Data and application process are protected against hardware failure. If a node goes down, job are automatically redirected to other nodes to make sure that distributed computing does not fail. Multiple copies of all data are stored automatically. Data protection. Hadoop protects data and executing application against hardware failure. If a node goes down, it automatically redirects the job that has been assigned to this node to the other functional and available nodes and ensure that distributed computing does not fail. The next topic is RDBMS versus Hadoop. Data variety. Hadoop used for structure, semi-structured, and unstructured data. RDBMS mainly for structured data. Data storage. Hadoop uses for large data set. RDBMS is used for average size data. In querying, Hadoop uses HQL. RDBMS uses SQL language. In schema, Hadoop required on read. In RDBMS, required on write. That is static schema. In speed, Hadoop both reads and writes are very fast. In RDBMS, reads are only fast. Cost, Hadoop is free for everyone. In RDBMS, we have to get license. Use case, in Hadoop analytics, which are audio, video, logs, etc. Data discovery. In RDBMS, use case are OLTP, online transaction processing. Data object, Hadoop uses and works on key and value pairs. In RDBMS, works on relational tables. Throw output in Hadoop is very high. In throw output, RDBMS is low. In scalability, in Hadoop is horizontally scalable. In RDBMS, it is vertically scalable. Server file in Hadoop is commodity utility hardware. In RDBMS, it is high-end server. Integrity in Hadoop is low. Integrity in RDBMS is high. That is ACID, that stands for Atomic Consistency Isolation Distributed. The next topic is replication in distributed computing system. In a distributed system, several servers are networked together. This implies that more often than not there may be a possibility of hardware failure. And when a such failure does happen, how does one retrieve the data that was stored in the system. Just to explain further, a regular hardware disk maybe fails in once in 3 years. When you have thousands of such hard works, there is a possibility of at least a few being down every day. Hadoop was an answer to this, that is replication factor. Replication factor connected to the number of data items, data blocks across the network. The next topic is history of Hadoop. Hadoop is an open source software framework for storing and processing big data. It was created by Apache Software Foundation in 2006 based on white paper written by Google. In 2003, Hadoop was started by Don Cutting and Mike Cafficilla in 2002 when they worked on Apache Nudge project, a search engine system. Yahoo released Hadoop as an open source project to ASF in 2008. Let's see the timeline chart for more understanding. 1999, Apache Software Foundation (ASF) formed as a non-profit. In 2002, Nudge created by Tom Cutting and Mike Caffarilla. 2006, Cutting joins Yahoo, takes Nudge with him. 2008, Nudge divided and Hadoop is born. In 2008, Yahoo released Hadoop as an open source project to ASF, that is Apache Software Foundation. 2008 Hadoop-based startup Cloudrilla Incorporated. 2009 Cutting leaves Yahoo for Cloudrilla. 2011 Yahoo spins off Hortonworks as commercial Hadoop distro. 2011 MapRT Technologies release Hadoop as distro. 2013 Green Pump release Hadoop distro Pivot HD. And the next topic is Hadoop overview. Hadoop accomplishes two tasks, that is, massive data storage, faster data processing. Key aspect of Hadoop is a fault tolerance, meaning it can handle hardware failure and data loss automatically. It is scalability, and meaning it can add or remove nodes from the cluster without affecting the performance or available of the system. It is cost effective, meaning it can use commodity hardware and open source software to reduce the cost of data processing and storage. It is flexible, meaning it can handle different types of data such as structured, unstructured, or semi-structured, and supports various applications such as analytical, machine learning, or streaming. And the next topic is Hadoop components. HDFS storage component distributed data across several nodes, natively redundant. MapReduce computational framework splits a task across several nodes, processing data in a parallel. Hadoop ecosystem. Hadoop ecosystem are supported projects to enhance the functionality of Hadoop core component. The eco projects are as follows: Hive, Peak, Scoop, HBase, Flume, Oath, Maout. And next topic is Hadoop conceptual layer. Data processing, data are stored. It will happen again and again. Data are stored and data are processed again, and data are stored again and data are processed again. The next topic is last topic in Hadoop is Hadoop high-level architecture. The client with the jar file entered into the master node. The master node take it to the job tracker. The job tracker take the task divided into three parts and have a slave node, and the slave node take it to the task tracker. The task tracker divided the task into two parts, and the two divided parts are stored in a HDFS. The stored information are replicated across several nodes. This is how the Hadoop high-level architecture works. Helpful for you learning about the Hadoop. And thank you for watching this video patiently. Thank you.